Hey guys, like the hair? Finally giving the people what they want after all these years. Alright, hold on a minute. This is me telling you guys exactly what I'm about to tell you now. There was a delay in the computer, bugged up like crazy, so we're all good now. Alright, so let's get started. Now, I'm going in the order that it tells me in the people who like this column. Now, what'll happen is I'll tell you my likes about the person, and then Sam here,
Yep, that's me.
yeah, that's him, he will tell you what he likes about you, if he likes you or if he knows you. Alright, so let's get started with lucky number 1. Oh, Jacob Cole likes my status. Okay, well, we'll do him too, we'll do everybody. As long as you guys have done a like for me before. Because the funny thing is, if you guys don't do likes for me when you promise you'll do a like, you get shit all from me. Alright, now that we've got that cleared up. Matthew McCauley. What do I like about Matt? Well, he's my bro. You're my bro, Matt. You've been there for me, although you do sometimes make promises that you can't keep. But I'm willing to forgive you because we bros, right? Come on, give me knuckles. Yeah. Sam, what do you like about Matt?
Alright, Matt. Well, he's got great taste in music. He's a really nice guy. And he knows how to shuffle, that's for sure.
Nice. And someone sent me a message. I can't get to that message right now. Unless, if you like. We can catch up soon if you like. Well,
Nice reading out, mate. Nice reading out.
we'll get to you in a minute. Alright, Emily McDougall.
I don't know who she is.
Alright, well then I'll give a like for her. I'm very impressed about how far... Hold on, let me move this over. I'm very impressed at how far our friendship has come for two people that were on opposing sides, me being on the Twitter side and you being on the Tumblr side. So I'm actually very happy about how far our friendship's come for such a... you could basically say we were the odd couple at first, and now we are like Laverne and Shirley, if you will. By the way, it's a compliment, so take it for what it's worth. Lucy Riccardi. Ah, okay. What are you doing?
Yeah.
Well, Lucy, you and I have had a bit of an on and off relationship, but I'm actually glad that... Well, I'm happy about where we are, and I hope we can stay this way and not go back to being frenemies, because
Frenemies.
I hate it when we fight. Honestly, I hate it when you and I are on opposing sides, and I hope that we can just remain the way we are instead of going back to being, well, just enemies who hate each other's guts. Because that's the way I like it this way, not against. Sam?
Well, I really haven't talked to you much, Lucy, so I just say the usual. You're a very nice girl. Yup. I
How
haven't talked to you at all, so can't really say anything.
How original. Jackson Healy. Ah, again, you're my dude. Although,
Dude.
yeah, I was going Robbie E on that. Although, you haven't done much for me, considering you are my agent. I hired you as my agent about half a year ago, and we haven't actually, yeah, it's almost coming up a year since I hired you as my agent, and we've barely spoken. What a trusting relationship.
You pay him?
No, I guess maybe that's why he hasn't found me work.
Yup. That's probably why.
But all that aside, Jackson, you're a great guy, and you're there to help when I need it.
Well, I agree with Jordan. You are a great guy, and you are very funny. I love your jokes.
Yes, you at the talent show 2 years ago, I believe it was, coming up 3. Funny as fuck, I have to say. Funny shit, man. Keep it up. Liam O'Shannon. Well, I know you're going to be asking me why I'm saying this first bit, but as opposed to what people say about you, you're not that bad of a guy. You're actually a pretty decent person as opposed to half the people I know. as opposed to even more of them, you're actually a kind of guy that you'd want to actually hang around with, not some other fuckwit who... Oh, another like.
Who the hell? Oh, Shay. Okay. It's like, who the hell liked it?
Sorry, I got sidetracked. Yeah, you're a great guy. You act a little crazy, as seen in your Facebook profile picture, but then again, that's just the way teenagers act these days. You're living it up while you still can. And I respect that. The teens living up their teenage years before it's time to grow up and become a man or a woman. Sam?
Well, Liam O'Shannon, you are a funny guy. Yep, really funny guy. You post the randomest shit in Facebook, and you fucking tackled me in Fight Club in Retreat. Even though it was funny though. Oh god.
Now that I know about that, I like that too. Good job. Busted up hand from wrestling. Tom Aldred. Again, I've said this a million times, so I'm not very original, but you're an excellent soccer player, especially when it comes to goals. I still remember back in the day when we were back in the Beaumaris Oval at lunchtime. We always played soccer. You and the boys, like you, me, Jordan McConnell, Matthew Newton, Jono, just the gang, and I always wanted you on my team. I always wanted you to be the goalie, and not for nothing. Do you remember how many goals you saved? You have a bright future in the soccer business, I have to say, in the soccer industry. You don't know anything about him, do you?
Nope.
Alright. Keep it up. Jace. Sorry. Jace. The way I see it, we're kind of boys, man. We bros, but you may not agree with me as much as I'd hope to. But either way you look at it, we still have a lot of fun in English. All the times you, me, and Anthony get John in a lot of trouble. I'm going to be remembering these days for years to come, I have to say. Because it's a hell of a ride, and trust me, I don't want it to stop anytime soon.
Well, yes, buddy. You're a great guy too. Don't know much about you, but you're tall. You're very tall. Yep.
Great. Nathan Gilbody. Man, we've had a bit of an on and off relationship as well. I remember back in the days of year 9, back in science with Mr. Quartermain. The fun we used to have. You, me, Caden, fucking Samara, all that. Standardly enough, you guys used to always get me in trouble half the time I had it coming. And actually, if I remember correctly, I do believe that it was you and a little bit of Samara that actually got me sitting in the front corner of the room for the rest of the freaking year. Well, I guess I did kind of have it coming. I mean, you know me. I'm a bit of a whack job. And as a direct result, the teachers do need to keep an extra close eye on me. But either way you look at it, we good. And the days last year, I think you were in my media class, weren't you? I'm pretty sure you were, and we had fun. You, me, Bryce, Jace, the guys, and all those crazy, whacked up photos. And you're also in my careers class, where we have some good laughs. Good times as well, yes. Sam?
Well, I only got to know you very much out of everything, but in the retreat, and I got to know you pretty well. You're funny. You're a very nice guy. But yeah, I don't really have to say much about anyone really. Just chilling over here.
A man of many words.
Yep.
Man who doesn't want to even be seen on the
Yeah.
on the video. Just wants to be
Just chilling.
audio. Hold on a second. Close that down. I can't see. Huh? Okay. Emily Jones. Well, you've been there for me whenever I needed help, advice, or just someone to talk to. Because you're an all-around great girl. Pretty much no bad genes in your entire body whatsoever. Nothing but pure goodness from the heart and the soul. that is something that you never see from the girls of this age. Especially since most of the girls are just girls that you'd find on the corner. They'll...
Don't say it.
Okay, you know where I'm going with this anyway. But I respect the fact that you actually have morals, and you just actually, if someone has a problem, you help them instead of making it worse, like most girls would. Needless to say, most people would. So I really respect that you've actually been there for me ever since year 8, and just, I hope that we can still be friends as time goes on. Sam?
Well, again, same as Nathan, I really only got to know you in retreat, as I don't really speak to no one in school. Not that social in school. But you're a really nice girl, you're easy to talk to, very funny, and you can't say my surname right, that's for sure.
As opposed to everybody else?
Yep. You can say my surname.
Yes, I can. Yes, I can. Alright, so I'm looking at the time here. Apparently, we might have to do a bit of a cut. So this will be the last one, and then we'll upload a second part, because time's a factor.
Alright.
Alright, Lauren Booth. Wow. Never really spoke to you. In fact, I believe I only ever spoke to you personally one time, which was last year, face to face, when you and Nathan were sitting together, which I think was very awkward because it's just crazy the way I made my intro. Leave it to me to set a good first impression when I'm sliding down the railings and end up botching it, landing on the back of my head, which, trust me when I tell you, it's not fun. But when I look at your name, something that definitely comes to mind is that time last year. It was October 6th. Yep, I have a brilliant memory. I can remember everything, pretty much, including this on October 6th. You remember that? The incident with Justin, which ended up costing me about half a week of in-school suspension and 1 month Facebook suspension, which, when I came back, they were so graciously giving me a probation, which was nice of them, because now I can't start fights or be involved in them, otherwise I'm fucked again. But hey, everything happens for a reason, I believe, and I believe that me standing up for you, because that's what I do. I stand up for women, Justin. I'm not a complete tosser who'll fuck around with women just because I won't go out with you. Anyway, all that aside, you're a great girl, and I'm glad I've actually had the chance to get to talk to you, Facebook or face-to-face. But, either way, good to know you, and I'm glad that we've had the chance to get to speak. Alright guys, that'll be the end of part 1. Part 2 will be up in about 5-10 minutes. Or less, depending on if my computer decides to be normal or not. Alright guys, see you in the time.